Hello and welcome to another episode of Satisfactory. In the last episode, we spent a lot of time searching for water when it was literally right over the hill. I just went in the wrong direction. Like, that is almost comical. However, today, we have everything we need to get coal power online, and now it is time to experiment with coal power. We have one water pump up there, and I can add more if need be. And you can see that the pipe comes down and along here, just messily placed, and it's all the way to our single coal burner. Now I have no idea how much fuel this thing needs. It consumes 45 meters cubed a minute of water. So it has 45. We have a flow rate of 300 max here. I believe my flow is like 120, 140 right now. So there's possibility that I actually should be able to run multiple of these. I've also run the coal over from the node over there. This is only a Mark 1 conveyor here. I don't have enough of these reinforced iron plates right now to do this, but I will upgrade this thing to Mark 2s soon. But in the meantime, I just want to see what this is like. So we'll complete that, we'll get it in there, and we'll watch as this thing kicks on. And how many is this taking per minute here? So it definitely has more than enough coal to run. We're going 45 cubic meters. We're getting a burst of water, but it looks like we have plenty of water in the pipe, because our water is staying topped up. And we have coal generation online. So it looks like I should actually have more than enough to run multiple of these, because I can scale this. It all depends on how much coal I have, and it looks like I have a lot of coal available. Let's scale this a little. So we have a coal generator functioning. Let's do some splitters and stuff and see if we can get multiple of these going. So we shall extend out the foundations here. And let's copy the coal generator. Align it with itself there. We can make it nice and tight to itself. No? Wow, what is this? It's a sort of halfway in between those things. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll center it like that. So let's get a second one going here. So we're gonna have the pipeline coming in as a main pipeline. Say to, here is good. So we'll take this pipeline and we'll come up to right there on the edge. Then we'll take a pipeline junction cross. We'll put it right here. Putting a pipeline into that. And then from there, we can go pipe into that thing, and this one can come along to wherever this one to turn. Start turning there-ish, kind of, maybe a little bit further, and right about there-ish. Good. So now we got two pipelines going into these things. And then the same thing here. This thing is being filled up with its water. Our coal is backing up. That is good. You are also being filled with water. So we can now do splitters on the coal. And also, we will raise this up and above. So let's go with a stackable pole right there. Going up. And another stackable pole right there. Oh, I need more stuff. Thankfully, I have all this storage right here. Boom, everything I need. 'Tis why I set that storage up, because I knew I was going to be building over here. Shall go there, and we'll slide underneath here. We'll go to here. Right, yeah, that should line it up. And then this stuff should snap in nicely. And you are going to be a merger. But, yeah, slide under to there. So coal is going over top. I need to slide under these. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll spit down a, what is it? It's under logistics. A splitter right in line with this thing. Boom. Down to there. And then you, for now, can just go down to there. Because then we can get 2 online. And we can see if this is going to keep up with enough water. And I can just keep extending this out until I run out of resource of one type. And then we can just go with it. So that thing is no connection, so let's plop down a power pole. Right there. Plug it in. Plug it into the network. And this guy is going as well. So with 150, we should actually be producing enough out of just coal that we are running our base on coal. And our water in the pipe seems to be holding. Cool, let's keep expanding this out. We'll just sort of do the overflow method of coal balancing, where when this is backed up, as in this doesn't need one, it'll just continue on, and then we'll just do that until eventually maybe the last one only gets a few. But I think one more coal will set us up to be running purely on coal, and then I can shut down all my my biomass burners for now. Excellent. Yeah. So we'll get one more duplicate there. We'll snap it in on a line. We'll get rid of this again. We'll copy the stackable pole, which we'll bring to right here. Come right to there. And you will go down to that one. While you will get a splitter and go down to that one. Okay, and now just another pipeline to go into here. And now yeah, we got 100 and something. Ooh, 200. Plenty of pipe. Excellent. Plenty of awesomeness. And this one's online and it's stockpiling coal as well. And it looks like we're holding steady on the amount of water in the building. So that's it. We have triple coal power online already? We're doing so good. This is just becoming amazing. So, does that mean that essentially these are going so slowly? Can I start to remove the biomass from these? I can start to take out the biomass, and that should lower our capacity. As our consumption is only 150-ish right now, and each one of those is 75. So I'm making much more than I need with those three. So I should be able to save all this biofuel and just have these as emergency backups. Oh, even I could just do this. I'll just cut them off the line. This line goes out to there though, so I'm going to need to reroute that power line. But there's still that enemy. He doesn't go away. Okay. So then if I reroute that line around that corner, I can then disconnect this, and I can just disconnect these burners, as they are not needed anymore. The burners are disconnected from the grid, and everything is still functioning. We check the grid. We have a capacity of 225 megawatt hours. We're using 175-ish. So this is reducing the cap that we had, because we had a huge cap there. However, now we're not needing all this power. We can just leave these guys here as sort of like emergency power if I want to plug them in. Oh, that's so awesome. We have got coal. Now, how are we doing? Are we still stockpiling? There still seems to be plenty of flow right here. We are still having more than enough coal showing up. And remember, this is with Mark 1s. We can double this amount of coal getting here if we make this entire line from the coal plant to Mark 2s. So this is only half of the potential coal, and we're still kicking ass with 3 of these things going. So let's add a 4th. Why not? Just keep adding them. Just make it so. Get him aligned with the other one. And then we'll have to put in another junction here. Pipeline cross. Ugh. Falling down. Right about there. And we'll just take this pipeline back. And then send it out. Get it in there. Send this one out. And we might as well put another cross here. Do I hear monsters? Might as well put another cross here, just because we could be preemptive in case we need it. And then just continue transferring over stackable conveyor poles, like so. And might as well just keep it going. Pipeline into there. And we'll get the conveyor. Take this back. Get this to go across. And grab another splitter. Line it up. drop it in. And we'll do the same thing here, where we'll put a... stackable conveyor pole. Ah, looks like I had a brownout. Probably ran out of water, that's what. It's okay. We're learning. This splitter right here. And down. Yeah, not enough water in the system. So, good thing I kept the other stuff built up. Should give me plenty of time for these to stock up in their amount of coal that they have. This has got water. This is not getting water. It is connected. This only just doesn't have enough flow rate. So we need to add more flow over there. So that's the limit. Was that like 3? We were running fine. So when we added the 4th, we ran out of flow rate. Now let's also get the power pole connected up over here. Okay, the coal will get into position here. We got plenty of coal. We'll kick these guys back onto the grid real quick here, so I can jumpstart the grid. There we go. Grid has been jump-started. And we'll get these guys on here as well, just to buffer it up. And we need to build probably another water extractor, which I have the parts for. Let's go. I'm gonna kill you eventually. You just keep getting in the way of me going back and forth towards my water. Yes, stay back there. And then, with 2 water extractors, I should be good to go. So water extractor, we'll drop another one right there. And then we'll get some more pipes out of it. Come up to there. Very good. We'll get another junction, just because we can. And pipe into the junction. And pipe into that junction. Then we should have some more flow. Yeah, we're getting like 200 and something flow. Excellent. Plenty of water now for our coal power. Shoot some fire at me, that's fine. I do not care anymore. 2 of them are on. Why are you guys not functioning? No water still. Oh, the water's probably still just heading its way over here. Yeah, probably. We can see these little markers on the side. They expand and contract depending on how much water there is. So you can see this is full of water because it's fully expanded. But this guy is just not. He is connected though. We just gotta wait for this water to get over here. Alternatively, it could be a flow issue with the amount of water I'm pushing up, say, that hill, because that is a thing with water. You need to have pumps to push it higher and higher. So it could be that I need a pump along this line so that I can get it over here. Which I have plenty of resources for. It requires power, but that's fine. I'm running power beside the line over there. so I can go add a few pumps along the line and see if that helps. Specifically, when it's trying to go up the hill there would probably be a good thing to add a pump at the beginning. So pump it into this line a little bit harder. I can just use this pipeline as a easy way to walk back here. So yeah, right along here maybe. Because these things have their own flow rate. But we need to get the water further along in the tubes. So let's drop a pump here. And tie it into that. And you can see there, it's got head lift. So then that means that the water will move up that amount of height with your pipes. So if you have really low water down on a beach and you have a base in the top of a cliff, you need a bunch of pumps in order to move it up the head height. So let's go and check to see if that did anything. Although I should actually be able to tell from here, because the smokestacks will turn on if they get enough water. Because if these are each taking 45, there should be more than enough water being pumped out. And thankfully this is a game, so this little puddle here won't ever run dry. But this is creating 120 meters. See, now it's producing water. Good, good, good. Has the water reached over there yet? Nope, still only 2 on. I don't think the amount of water I have here is the issue. Maybe it's a connection issue over there. Because I am pumping water, and then it goes downhill here, which gives it a good velocity. That's good for it. And we have water all in these pipes here. Water is reaching. 62 cubic meters of water in this pipe. You have plenty of water. It could be. They're not connected. That's the entire reason they weren't connected. Oh my god. And now the smokestacks are coming on. There we go. Well, hey. The extra pump over there will probably be useful in the future. You probably would have needed it anyway, so what the hell, we made an extra little pump. But here we go. Our water is fully running, these 4. And it looks like there's enough here. There's more than enough coal, it seems. As this is even running through coal. And there's still overflow. The coal is all backed up. So there we go. We are completely on coal power. No more do we need to go and chop down trees. We can keep the nature preserve as it is. And now we should be able to cut this out. And we are completely on coal here. 300 megawatts of capacity. We're using about half of it, so we're kicking ass. And that's permanent power. Oh, that is quite nice. Now, again, this is very temporary how it's all set up. It's very jank, just sort of running it along the ground like that. I'm gonna eventually want to move this base again. Like, I know I could just be like, oh, you just made this base like a few episodes ago. And I'm like, I know. However, at some point, this little area here will, it'll be too small for me. what I think I'm going to do is, I know the map is broken up into several different biomes and such. So this is like the grasslandy starting area. There, if I go over those mountains, there's other areas of the map. So I need to get to those using this as my starting location, and then just sort of leave this base here, go and build a huge base with everything properly built out. If I find an area with a bunch of coal, and specifically I believe in the future oil, I believe that's a thing you can build in this game, oil factories and such, I'm going to then set up a giant power plant there that will dwarf those 4 stacks. But at least for now, I essentially have infinite fuel, and I don't have to bother with my burners anymore. Excellent. Okay, so now we can start thinking about getting vehicular transport, which we should be able to knock this out of the park real quick. All we have to do is make these modular frames. So, I think that's what we can do upstairs, is we have the space up here. Not a smelter. Assembler. What do you need for modular frames? Reinforced and iron rods. So I need rods, screws, and plates. There we go. Alright, I know this. I can set up rods, screws, and plates. That's easy. Extend out the platform here a bit. Da, da, da. We have 3 iron coming up here. So, let's first go and think rods. What are they? Oh god, I'm out of concrete. That's fine for now. I'll have to just think about this for a second. So constructor. Plates will take up 1 of them. Rods will take up... They'll have 2 constructors for 1 of them. And then screws also need rods. So I think I should just build like a fuck ton of rods. Like 4 rod production. And then... because how much does it do per minute? 15 rods. I could balance that out so I can get exactly 10 rods for my screws. And make a bunch of screws up here as well. Okay, let me go get some concrete, because I'm out, and there's some over here. Now, no hesitation to use lots of space up here, as we've got an entirely new floor to work with. Oh wait, did I not even... Oh. I didn't even plug that other one in over there. See, it's red. I didn't plug it in and we're doing fine. So that means I never needed it in the first place. Ah, well, I'll just leave it offline then. These guys seem to be getting plenty of water already. Fine. I'll just leave that as it is. So, from here, we'll conveyor belt and head on down this way. Oh, a little too far. 1 too far. There. Ah, now that takes a nice right turn into wonderful. Beautiful. Okay. So then we'll take this and split it, if I'm not mistaken. Because a constructor will take... Is that centered? I'll put the constructors like this. Right in there. Plenty of room, no need to worry. We can always just build more space. We'll get a splitter. And put that in. 15 each. That's rods, right? Yeah. Rods, rods, rods. Make me more rods. Okay. Also, I need to run power up here. Power. Let's just plop down a bunch of poles. And then I guess run power up the stairs like that. That. Lots of power lines. Plenty of wonderfulness. Put that at the bottom like so. Actually, I should put that at the top of the stairs. Right there. Wonderful. And then you can go to there. Hey, everything's online. Plug you in, and we're making rods. Okay. Then, what's the recipe again? Screws need 10 rods per minute. We're making 15 rods, so we'll get 30 rods in total from this. So we can do 3. Oh, let's expand out here. Oh, I love just being able to build out like this. It's so convenient when you're just in the air. You can just build out of your factory. Just go, yeah, let's go over another few blocks. Plenty of space. So then from these two, we will merge and then split. Because then we can go take the 2 15s to a 30, and then 30 to 3 10s. So we'll merge. How do I do it? We'll merge right here. Right there. Yeah. And then we'll pretty much immediately split, and then we'll have constructors right here. Just get them all in line. You will come out of there and into there. You'll come out of there into there. Then coming out of the merge, we'll go to a split, which will be pretty much right away. And then it'll split there, there, and nope, a little too far. There. Cool. And then all 3 of these are on screws. We're probably just going to overflow with the amount of stuff we're building, but that is fine. Absolutely fine. Run this line. Oh, I can put lines on top of my mergers and splitters and stuff. Ha! Nice. And I guess we'll run another line to here. No reason to be stingy. Right. Those are in place. So we're making a crap ton of screws. Now, check again what I need out of this assembler. Reinforced plates. Wonderful. I may want to... and this is nicely balanced. I'm going to keep it like that. I've got 2 more inputs here. So let's go a constructor. And line it up there. Run this belt into it. And we'll do plates. And you're all full. And you'll make plates. Then we can take those plates and screws and put it into a assembler. Question being, I got to run my screws around. I'm probably going to make way too many screws, but that's fine. We'll put a merge over here. Merger. I want to set this up. I'll set it up right here. There. You coming out to there. And in. This is outputting, oh yeah, 40. Yeah, we're going to make way too many screws. That's fine. I actually don't care if we're making too much stuff in this upper area. This is just to get these components being made. And that's all that I care about. Okay. So, assembler. We'll take in two things here. We'll align it with these coming out. This conveyor belt will go on a little journey. Massive inefficiency of belting or everything around, but I like it. It makes me happy inside. Bringing these two belts together. And right here, we'll put the assembler. Right there, yeah, right there. We'll align these in. Yeah. So I have no idea how many I'm doing here, but it's probably more than enough. And you will make plates. And I decide I need to power you. And you can power. And I'll put down the pole. Still well within my production. Now 200 megawatts. Okay, so now you are making iron plates. I'm getting more than 60 screws per minute, but that's the maximum amount that will go on that Mark 1, so there you go. Okay, reinforced iron plates. Now to check again, I need just some rods. And the plates from here. So then I can easily make the rods with what's coming out of this thing. You into you. You to the power. This is going to make me rods. It's going to make me probably too many rods. And it's actually going to be... Oh, this is offset. No. It's wrong. That is wrong. Constructor. I have some standards here. Okay, now you're going to make rods. How many rods a minute do I need up here for this thing? For the frame. Only 12 rods per minute. Okay, that's fine. And you are making 5 reinforced plate per minute. So we are making a little bit extra. But that is okie dokie with me. We will then plop down a assembler coming off of that one. We'll just plop it down right here. This will go into that side, and you will come this way. And head into this side. You go to here, and in. Aha! And then you make modular frames. Excellent! Modular frames have been set up. I am excited. I can just power that directly through there. Okay. Modular frame farm. As you should be. Oh, you're not powered. Well, that would help. Now you're making iron rods. So we're not using our full iron capacity here. We're using a little bit too many screws over here, but I mean that's a balanced screw building. What I could do is I could replace this section right here with a cargo container, and I can get more screws there. Am I making screws downstairs? Am I storing screws anywhere? I don't think I am. I'm just storing rods, plates. Yeah, rods and plates so far. I should actually store some of these screws, just in case I need them. So that's a good idea. Let's slap in a storage container between these, right here. Storage container, which will plop in right there. No need to make it that fancy. You're gonna just go into there and screws. And a little bit of the extra will go into this container, and I'll just have some screws available if I need them. So you are making your reinforced iron plates, which are excellent. And you should be making modular frames. All right. So it is slow, but it's started, and that's the most important part. And then we'll just put it into a cargo container up here. Or, yeah, right there is fine. We'll just double this back this way. And it's so close to completing one. Come on, I want to see a heavy modular frame. I need 25 of them, but I want to see one. Come on. Oh, there we go. There's our first couple of heavy modular frames. Or heavy modular frames? Just modular frames. Just modular frames. Woohoo! Victory! And we're already starting to eat up all of our coal power. Damn. Alright. Well, that is excellent. So this upper little factory dealie is making my modular frames. Downstairs, is still producing whatever these are. Actually, it's not, because I need I'm saving up the reinforced iron plate. But I could easily do it to make me more smart plating, which I might as well, as I have a fair bit of reinforced iron plate now. And I think I should put these off of those and get them back onto wires. Or at least one of them onto wires. Because I only need one of these on copper sheets. I have more than enough. Actually, no, I don't need any more copper sheets than that. So let's get them both back onto wires. That is more than enough copper sheets for what I'm going to do. But yeah, we are making progress. What I'm going to have to do is, now that we have a secure fuel source, that we don't have to worry about going out and like finding fuel constantly. It's just functioning. We can just let the game run. We can walk away, and we can let these storage containers that I have fill up such that I, get their resources and come back and have an entire cargo container full of... Go away, Bit Defender. Entire cargo container full of various stuff ready to go into the hub. But that's going to be it for now. We've made good progress today. When we come back in the next episode, we'll be able to get vehicles, because we'll have enough here. We actually probably have enough already, because we have some of this stuff just sitting around here. This is wires. Here's my cables. And I should still have some rods around here. Just these old resources sitting in these containers. Realistically, I can just delete them all at this point. Because, like, what am I going to do with them? Also, I should probably get rid of that grass. There we go. Yeah, take another stack. And that will be enough. Vehicular transport. Boom. All I have to do now is just wait for my modular frames. For the rest of the milestones, we're building all this as well for tier 4. Once we get basic steel, we'll have to set up a steel line. But hey, we could just get improved melee combat right now if we wanted to. That'll be super easy. Hyper tubes, encased industrial beams and steel pipes, that'll come out of basic steel and probably advanced steel. Yeah. But hey, we're doing good. Once we get basic steel, we can get logistics 3, do the industrial storage container, so I can do my industrial, like my giant storage area design that I wanted to. Everything's just going nicely. Don't you think, Fred? Yes, you do. Good little Fred. That's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching. Good hunting out there, fellow pioneers.